Chapter 1051, Lao Hong, if you are unkind, then don't blame me for being unjust. Lao Hong. What are you doing? Come and save me. I really can't bear it anymore. This madman, he is simply a madman. When Hong Tianzhong activated the sound transmission stone, Bai Shichuan's voice full of fear first sounded from Hong Tianzhong's mind. Lao Bai. You know how terrifying that madman is. Even if I want to save you, I don't have the ability. So, just hold on. After hearing Bai Shichuan's words, Hong Tianzhong also responded helplessly, because he had no way to deal with that madman. Lao Hong. Then you can talk to me. At least this way, it can distract my attention a little. After hearing Hong Tianzhong's words, Bai Shichuan reluctantly proposed a compromise idea, because he also knew that Hong Tianzhong could not save himself. That won't work. Old White. I'm busy building the hut, I don't have time to chat with you. So, just hold on. That's right. Don't contact me anymore, it will affect the speed of building my hut. After saying that, Hong Tianzhong directly cut off the connection with the sound transmission stone. On the other side. I am being chopped here. You are busy building a hut over there? I am not even as important as that hut? Are you still a human being if you do this? Looking at the sound transmission stone that had no response, Bai Shichuan cursed with a sullen face, because he never dreamed that in Hong Tianzhong's heart, he was not as good as a broken hut. Wait. Since he is so concerned about that broken hut now, can I take the opportunity to pit him? After cursing, Bai Shichuan thought of something and then grinned. Old Hong, since you are unkind, don't blame me for being unjust. Master Xiaojian. I have a request. That is, if I break the rules again, can someone else help me accept the punishment? Then, Bai Shichuan looked at Yi Xiaojian, who was constantly chopping himself, and asked. Let someone else take the punishment for you? Does he have a bump on his head? If not, how could he be willing to take the punishment for you? Hearing Bai Shichuan's words, Yi Xiaojian also became interested and asked. Master Xiaojian. What if he really has a bump on his head? Seeing that Yi Xiaojian didn't answer him directly, Bai Shichuan could only bite the bullet and ask again. Ha ha ha. Interesting. Really interesting. Okay. If there is really someone willing to help you accept the punishment, then I agree to this. Hearing Bai Shichuan's words, Yi Xiaojian also laughed and agreed, because he also wanted to see which idiot with a bag on his head was willing to help him accept the punishment. Soon. Bai Shichuan used the sound transmission stone to contact Hong Tianzhong again, and also shared the sound transmission stone so that Yi Xiaojian on the side could also hear the conversation between the two. Old Bai. Why are you contacting me again? Didn't I tell you, I'm busy building a hut now, I really don't have time to chat with you. When the sound transmission stone responded, Hong Tianzhong's voice sounded first. Lao Hong. I know you are busy. But I really want to ask you for help with something now. As long as you agree to do me this favor, I promise that I will never bother you again during this period of time. And the favor I want to ask you for is, before Bai Shichuan finished speaking, Hong Tianzhong interrupted impatiently, I helped you, from now on, don't bother me anymore, I'm really convinced. Hearing this, Bai Shichuan's eyes flashed with joy, because he was just betting that if he didn't say what kind of help he would do, Hong Tianzhong would be the first to agree. However, in order to be on the safe side, Bai Shichuan had to confirm it again. Old Hong. But I haven't said what kind of help I am yet. However, you listen to me first, and then decide whether to help or not after you are done? Then, Bai Shichuan asked again. No need to listen. I will help you with anything. But from now on, don't bother me anymore. After saying that, Hong Tianzhong directly cut off the connection of the sound transmission stone. Master Xiaojian. You heard it too. He is definitely willing to help me. Looking at the unresponsive sound transmission stone, Bai Shichuan also spoke to Yi Xiaojian excitedly. Ha ha ha. Fun. It's so fun. I haven't seen you guys playing tricks on each other for a long time. Okay. From now on, as long as you break the rules, Hong Tianzhong will take the punishment for you. Noticing that Bai Shichuan was looking at him expectantly, Yi Xiaojian also laughed and announced his decision. After a while. Master Yi. I'm back. We can continue the competition. When Bai Shichuan came back, he couldn't wait to speak to Yi Feng. I was severely taught a lesson. As a result, you can't wait to compete after coming back. Aren't you afraid of breaking the rules again? Hearing this, and looking at Bai Shichuan's impatient face, Yi Feng and Su Tianming both showed a hint of doubt, because this was completely different from what they had guessed. Boom! Half an hour later, the sound of a furnace explosion finally came from Bai Shichuan. Success! I finally succeeded in exploding the furnace. This furnace explosion is too damn difficult. Although Hong Tianzhong had been pitted, Bai Shichuan did not deliberately violate the rules, but kept changing the alchemy method, hoping to complete the furnace explosion, and through his unremitting efforts, he finally completed the first furnace explosion. However, the price is that in this half hour, he refined more than 10 times. Although the furnace did not explode and the pill was not completed in the end, he refined semi-finished pills twice, which is equivalent to violating the rules twice. These two punishments will have to wait until Hong Tianzhong comes back. The competition continues. The sound of the furnace exploding is also constantly heard. 2 hours later. Master Yi. I lost this competition. When Bai Shichuan and Yi Feng had used up all the 7 dragons' heavenly desolate cauldrons and thousands of ancient rare divine plants, Bai Shichuan said to Yi Feng with conviction. Young Master Yi. I'm back. Also, I built that luxurious hut. At this moment, Hong Tianzhong's excited voice came from a distance. Chapter 1052, Tricking Each Other Again and Again, Are You Guys Playing So Hard? Ding. Congratulations to the host for triggering the wasteful behavior, reward for breaking through a small realm, reward for chaos heaven repairing stone fragment *1. At the same time, the system's reward prompt sound also rang from Yifeng's mind. Boom. Immediately afterwards, a heavenly Tao pressure instantly enveloped the entire city lord's mansion. Looking at the heavenly Tao calamity cloud that quickly condensed in the air, Hong Tianzhong and Bai Shichuan were directly shocked. Master. Uncle Bai. Don't panic, because Master Ye's tribulation is different from ours, completely different. At this time, Su Tianming's voice rang out in their minds. A moment later. Lightning massage. The heavenly tribulation cloud is actually giving Master Yi a lightning massage. Could it be that Master Yi is so terrifying that even the heavenly tribulation cloud dares not provoke him? Seeing the heavenly tribulation cloud carefully releasing a series of heavenly tribulation thunders, and then giving Yi Feng a full-body lightning massage, Hong Tianzhong and Bai Shichuan couldn't believe their eyes for a moment, because this was really too ridiculous. Xiao Jian. Cut it off. Otherwise, you will fall asleep while massaging me. I have other things to do. At this moment, Yi Feng gave an order to Yi Xiaojian, who was standing beside him. My lord. Xiaojian knows. After hearing Yi Feng's order, Yi Xiaojian directly slashed out a huge blood-colored sword energy. Stunned. Looking at the heavenly tribulation cloud being cut in half in the air, Hong Tianzhong, Bai Shichuan and Su Tianming were stunned. They knew Yi Xiaojian was very strong, but what they didn't expect was that Yi Xiaojian was so strong that he could even break the heavenly tribulation cloud. Senior Hong. Since you have already built the hut, then let's go over and take a look. At this time, Yi Feng's voice rang out from the side, My lord. Why don't you go with Bai Shichuan and Su Tianming first? As for Hong Tianzhong, he must first accept my 5 punishments. At this moment, Yi Shaojian suddenly said this, and after hearing this, not only Yi Feng was stunned, but even Hong Tianzhong and Su Tianming on the side were also stunned. What's going on? What the hell is going on? I didn't participate in the competition. Why should I accept the punishment? And, it's still a punishment of up to 5 times. At this time, Hong Tianzhong was completely confused. He didn't understand why he had to accept the punishment after he came back after building a hut. Xiaojian. Senior Hong didn't participate in the competition. Why should he accept your punishment? At this time, Yi Feng also looked at Yi Shaojian with a puzzled look and asked. My lord. Because Hong Tianzhong promised to accept the punishment for Bai Shichuan. So, during the competition just now, Bai Shichuan violated the rules 5 times in total, so these 5 punishments will naturally be borne by him. Hearing Yi Feng's question, Yi Shaojian also explained. Wait a minute. When did I promise him that I would help him accept the punishment? You can't talk nonsense. Hearing Yi Shaojian's explanation, Hong Tianzhong was immediately anxious, and then he hurriedly defended himself. Hong Tianzhong. When you were building the hut, did Bai Shichuan contact you with the sound transmission stone? At that time, did he ask you for a favor? Did you finally say that you would do anything as long as he didn't bother you anymore? After hearing Hong Tianzhong's explanation, Yi Shaojian asked 3 questions in a row. Stunned. After hearing Yi Shaojian's 3 questions in a row, Hong Tianzhong was completely stunned, because he did remember this, but he never thought that the favor Bai Shichuan wanted to ask him for was to accept the punishment for breaking the rules. If he had known it was this favor, he would not have agreed even if he was beaten to death. Bai Shichuan. You are really a jerk. You can even do such a shitty thing. After recovering from his shock, Hong Tianzhong started to curse at Bai Shichuan. Old Hong. You still have the face to scold me? Then let me ask you, who invited me here? It was you. When I was receiving education from Master Xiaojian, I was so helpless and desperate, and then, I just wanted to chat with you. But you, because you were busy building a hut, you ignored me. Tell me, who is a jerk? Hearing Hong Tianzhong's scolding, Bai Shichuan also responded without any hesitation. Okay. Let's put aside the facts. If you do this to me, don't blame me for doing it to you. Hearing what Bai Shichuan said, Hong Tianzhong also directly counterattacked. Old Bai. Do you know that I can get 10 balls of infinite fire by building that hut? I originally thought that I would give you 5 balls later. But now it seems that I can't share with you, because the punishment you suffered was taken by me, which means that you didn't pay anything. Then, Hong Tianzhong looked at Bai Shichuan and shouted. What? Endless fire? That thing only exists in ancient books. And, if you really want to say it, there may be a chance that it exists in ancient times, but in this declining era, it is impossible to exist. So, Lao Hong, if you want to mess with my mentality, you have to make up something normal. After hearing what Hong Tianzhong said, Bai Shichuan was stunned at first, and then he mocked with disdain. Huh? Is this a mutual pit? Such a fun thing, I must make it perfect. Looking at this scene in front of him, Yi Feng also understood everything directly, and then took out 10 balls of infinite fire and threw them to Hong Tianzhong, and shouted at the same time, Senior Hong, this is the hard work fee promised to you before, you keep it. Just when he was worrying about how to fight back against Hong Tianzhong, he saw the 10 balls of infinite fire thrown by Yi Feng, and he just laughed out loud with his head raised. At this time, he didn't need to say anything. He didn't need to do anything. He just needed to hold the 10 balls of infinite fire and laugh out loud. It's so easy to break a person's mentality. It's really the infinite fire. What should I do now? First, I tricked Lao Hong, then he mocked again. Doesn't that mean that there is no hope for me to get the infinite fire? Looking at the 10 balls of infinite fire in Hong Tianzhong's hand, Bai Shichuan's mentality exploded. One person's mentality explodes, it explodes. Two people's mentality explodes, it also explodes. Then why not let the mentality of two people explode together? At this time, Yi Feng, who was watching the excitement on the side, also thought of something, and then turned his eyes to Su Tianming on the side. Chapter 1053. You all want to learn the way of exploding the furnace from me? Lord Su. Then let's go check out the hut first. If I feel it's okay, I can put the endless fire in it. Originally, I wanted to give this job to Senior Hong. After all, he built the hut himself. However, he is going to be punished now, so I'll give this job to you directly. Don't worry, you will get the hard work fee later. At this time, Yi Feng looked at Su Tianming and spoke loudly, fearing that Hong Tianzhong, who was not far away, would not hear clearly. What? Just setting an endless fire can also get hard work fees? Hong Tianzhong, who was about to be taken away, became anxious after hearing Yi Feng's words, and then hurriedly shouted, "Young Master Yi, you should wait for me. After all, I built the luxurious hut myself, and I know best how to place the infinite fire. No need. Let City Lord Su place it at will when the time comes. It's just a broken lighting thing anyway. And you, just accept the punishment first." After hearing Hong Tianzhong's words, Yi Feng also said this with a smile, and then took Su Tianming and Bai Shichuan to the direction of the luxurious hut. Fuck. The hard work fee in hand just flew away like this? Then, I have to bear 5 punishments? My mentality is broken. Looking at the 3 people leaving, Hong Tianzhong's mentality collapsed directly. A moment later. Too crazy. This is really too crazy. Nearly 1,000 infinite fires are placed in this hut as a lighting tool. This simply decorates this ordinary hut to a level that others cannot afford. Looking at the huge hut roof, there are nearly 1,000 infinite fires hanging directly. This bold hand directly shocked Bai Shichuan. He really didn't expect that Yi Feng would have so many infinite fires in his hands, and what he didn't expect was that Yi Feng's way of squandering money would be so crazy and inhumane. No. It's my chance to meet Master Yi. Then I absolutely cannot miss this opportunity. Thinking of this, Bai Shichuan looked at Yi Feng, who was standing beside him. Then, without any sign, he knelt down in front of Yi Feng and said seriously, "Young Master Yi, I want to learn the way of the furnace explosion from your side. I hope you can give me a chance, even if you can only guide me for one day, I will be satisfied." Learn the way of the furnace explosion from me? The furnace explosion has become a way? Hearing what Bai Shichuan said, Yi Feng was stunned. Wait a minute. I teach Su Long how to blow up the furnace every day, just to complete the task. But if I teach Bai Shichuan, after consuming a certain amount of furnaces and divine plants, I can get the reward for wasting money for free. That one is also teaching, and 2 are also teaching, why not teach together? Thinking of this, Yi Feng grinned, then looked at Bai Shichuan who was kneeling in front of him and said, "Okay, since you want to learn how to blow up the furnace so much, then follow me for 2 days, but how much you can learn depends on your own understanding." Shameless. Too shameless. Uncle Bai, in order to get more hard work fees, can actually make up such a thing as wanting to learn the way of blasting furnaces. He is really shameless. At this time, Su Tianming, who was standing aside, saw this scene and started to complain wildly in his heart, but his legs bent involuntarily, and then he knelt down towards Yi Feng. "Master Yi, I also want to learn the way of blasting furnaces from you. I hope Master Yi can give me a chance. I will definitely study hard." Then, Su Tianming imitated Bai Shichuan and said the same thing. "Okay. Then you can also learn from me. After hearing Su Tianming's words, Yi Feng did not refuse. Anyway, he had taught one or two, so he was not afraid of one more. Master Yi. Here I come. Is the work of placing the infinite fire not finished yet? Then leave all the rest to me. Before Hong Tianzhong finished speaking, he saw the nearly 1,000 infinite fires on the roof of the hut, and then he was dumbfounded. Hundreds. Young Master Yi actually took out hundreds of infinite fires as a lighting tool. This really decorated this broken hut to a level that others can't afford. Looking at the nearly 1,000 infinite fires, Hong Tianzhong was really shocked by Yifeng's tyrannical wealth. Huh? What are you two doing kneeling on the ground? At this time, Hong Tianzhong also noticed the two people kneeling on the ground, and then asked with a puzzled look on his face. Nothing. We just want to ask young Master Yi to accept us. Because we want to learn the way of furnace explosion from Master Yi. Hearing Hong Tianzhong's question, Bai Shichuan also explained with a proud look on his face. Bang! As Bai Shichuan's voice fell, the sound of knees touching the ground rang out in the empty hut. Master Yi. Give me a chance. I also want to learn the way of furnace explosion. Then, Hong Tianzhong's voice rang out. On the other side. What's going on? It's almost noon, why hasn't Master Yi come to teach me how to blow up the furnace? Could it be that Master Yi saw that I blew up too many furnaces yesterday, so he felt sorry for me and wanted to give me a day off? Thinking of this, Su Long shook his head violently, and then continued to mutter to himself, no, things shouldn't be that simple. If Master Yi really felt sorry for me and wanted to give me a day off, he should have asked Steward Ding to come and tell me. It's impossible that there would be no movement at all. No. I have to go over and see what's going on. Thinking of this, Su Long left his courtyard and rushed directly to the courtyard where Yi Feng lived. Boom. 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 As he got closer and closer to Yi Feng's courtyard, the familiar sound of furnace explosions came into Su Long's ears one after another. Fuck. What's going on? Aren't you teaching me how to make alchemy furnace explosions? Why is Master Yi playing by himself? Hearing this familiar furnace explosion, Su Long also revealed a look of confusion. After a moment. What's going on? What the hell is going on? Seeing Su Tianming, Hong Tianzhong and Bai Shichuan all frantically exploding furnaces in Yifeng's courtyard, this scene made Su Long dumbfounded. Master Yi. What's going on? Then, Su Long came to Yi Feng and asked, with a puzzled look on his face. Chapter 1054 Fuck. Are you so happy that I'm leaving? Nothing. They just wanted to learn the way of blasting furnace from me, so I accepted them all. Anyway, guiding you alone is also guiding four of you is also guiding, it's the same. Hearing Su Long's question, Yi Feng also explained with a smile. By the way, how did you get here? Then, Yi Feng thought of something, and then looked at Su Long and asked. How did I get here? How dare you ask me this? You know, you are my alchemy instructor. As a result, instead of looking for me all morning, you are here to instruct others to blow up the furnace. If I don't come to check on you again, won't I be completely forgotten by you? Hearing Yi Feng's question, Su Long's mouth twitched directly. It's okay. I was just too bored staying at home. So, I came here for a stroll. Although he thought so in his heart, Su Long didn't dare to say it out loud, so he could only make up a reason. Young Master Yi. Should I join them? Then, Su Long pointed at the three people in the courtyard and asked. Go. But first tell me what kind of elixir you want to refine. Then, I will provide you with the furnace and the divine plants you need. After hearing Su Long's words, Yi Feng asked directly. 3 hours later. Ding. Congratulations to the host for triggering the prodigal behavior, rewarded with 1 chaos heaven-mending stone fragment. Ding. Congratulations to the host for triggering the prodigal behavior, rewarded with a breakthrough in a small realm, rewarded with 1 chaos heaven-mending stone fragment. Just as the 4 of them were working hard, the system's reward prompt sound rang out in Yifeng's mind one after another. Boom. Immediately afterwards, a force of heavenly pressure instantly enveloped the entire city lord's mansion. However, looking at the fast-condensing heavenly tribulation cloud in the sky, none of the 4 people in the courtyard showed panic, but they all calmly continued to blast the furnace. I'm so envious. Young Master Ye's way of overcoming the tribulation can be called the sealing of the cultivators overcoming the tribulation. Hey! We are all human, but why is the difference in overcoming the tribulation so big? Watching young Master Yi overcoming the tribulation. It's simply a kind of enjoyment. Looking at Yi Feng lying on the rocking chair, basking in the sun, enjoying the lightning massage brought by the heavenly tribulation cloud, the 4 people in the courtyard were so envious. The ancestor of the 5 tribulations of chaos. 83 pieces of chaos heaven repairing stone fragments. This distance to completing the final task is really getting closer and closer. At this time, Yi Feng, who was enjoying the lightning massage, also talked to himself in his heart. Early the next morning. Hey! Su Long? Why are you here? When Yi Feng woke up, he was about to walk out of the room to breathe some fresh air. Who would have thought that as soon as he opened the door, he saw Su Long squatting outside the door. Master Yi. I just want to learn the way of blasting furnace from you as soon as possible. After all, today is the last day you will guide me. Hearing Yifeng's question, Su Long also smiled and explained. After all, with yesterday's experience, he would not wait foolishly in his own residence. Yes. Today is the last day to teach you how to blow up the furnace. You should really cherish this precious time. After hearing Su Long's explanation, Yi Feng also thought of this matter, and then threw a chaos ring containing dozens of 7 dragons Tianhuang Ding and hundreds of divine plants to Su Long. Boom. A few minutes later, the sound of a furnace exploding rang out from the courtyard. Ding. Congratulations to the host for completing the task of losing money, and reward chaos heaven repairing stone fragments *10. Then, the system's reward prompt sounded from Yifeng's mind. What's going on? The task of losing money is completed? Hearing the reward prompt sound of the system, Yifeng was stunned. You know, today is the last day of the task, and he has just started to teach. System. Isn't this task reward given too early? You know, today I just started to teach him how to blow up the furnace. Then, Yi Feng asked out loud. Ding. Host, today is the last day of the mission, and you just gave instructions. It can be said that you have completed the 3rd day of instructions, so there is nothing wrong with ending the mission and issuing rewards. As Yi Feng finished speaking, the system's voice sounded directly. Yes. When the system released the task, it didn't say that I would have to guide you for a whole day on the 3rd day. So, there's nothing wrong with that. Thinking of this, Yi Feng looked directly at Su Long, and then said directly, Xiao Su, I'm leaving, let's meet again in the future. Mr. Yi, didn't you say you would guide me for 3 days? Why are you leaving now? Su Long was also stunned when he heard Yifeng's words, and then he asked, hurriedly. Xiao Su. Today is the 3rd day. Did I guide you just now? Then I will guide you for 3 days and leave, there's nothing wrong with that. Hearing Su Long's question, Yi Feng also smiled and explained. Can you still play like this? Guidance is considered a day? Hearing Yifeng's explanation, Su Long couldn't believe his ears for a while. That's enough. I really have to go. We'll see each other again in the future. As for the chaos ring I just gave you, the things inside are all yours, use them however you want. That's right. Please give these 4 chaos rings to City Lord Su, Senior Hong, Senior Bai, and Steward Ding, as a small gift to them before I leave. After saying that, Yi Feng threw 4 chaos rings containing 10 7 dragons Tian Huang Ding and some ancient rare divine plants to Su Long. After all, in these 3 days, I was able to complete the task and get several rewards for wasting money for free, which was related to these people. So it's okay to give them a little gift before leaving. Mr. Yi, I will miss you. Seeing Yi Feng soaring into the sky, Su Long also shouted hurriedly. Xiao Su, I will miss. Fuck. I am leaving, are you so happy? Yi Feng wanted to be sentimental, but who would have thought that when he turned around, he saw Su Long was completely excited below, dancing with joy, as if he had sent away something terrible, which made Yi Feng stunned. Fuck. It's too early to laugh. I've been discovered. How embarrassing. Su Long, who was enjoying the joy, noticed that Yi Feng suddenly looked at him, and a hint of embarrassment appeared on his face. However, it's really not his fault. The explosion of the furnace in the past 2 days really made him vomit. Chapter 1055. Even if it is humiliating, it is not as humiliating as you are, right? On the other side. This time, after completing the task of losing money, the system directly gave me 10 pieces of Chaos Heaven Mending Stone. Then the number of Chaos Heaven Mending Stone fragments in my hand has reached 93 pieces. Too fast. The speed of obtaining Chaos Heaven Mending Stone fragments is really too fast. How can I be so good? After completely flying away from the City Lord's mansion, Yi Feng boasted with a smug look on his face. Right. Let's check the waste products for fresh today first. Then, after wasting today's waste products, I will go back to the waste gate to rest for 2 days. Thinking of this, Yi Feng directly checked the waste products for fresh today. Today's waste product, Lianqing Tianshi * 10,000 Lianqing Tianshi, a special treasure in the Tiandao battlefield, and the special power contained in the Lianqing Tianshi is of great help to improve the state of mind of the cultivator. A special treasure that can improve the state of mind? How should this thing be wasted? After checking the basic information of the waste products for fresh today, Yi Feng also frowned slightly. Forget it. Use the random space portal and find a town to settle down first. Then, find someone to ask about the specific situation of this Lianqing Tianshi. Thinking of this, Yi Feng directly activated a random space portal. 1, 2, 3. After Yi Feng used up 3 random space portals, he successfully appeared in a town. Ding. Host, if you want to know the details of the Refining Heart Heavenly Stone, you can ask the middle-aged man in a green robe 10 meters to the right. Hearing the system's reminder, Yi Feng looked directly at the middle-aged man on the right, and then said directly, System, use the spy function to check the specific situation of the Refining Heart Heaven Stone. I don't remind you. You don't use the spy function. Then, I kindly reminded you. You used the spy function. What's the matter? Do you have to take my kindness for granted? Hearing the order issued by Yi Feng, the system was almost furious. It felt that Yi Feng was deliberately messing with it. Ding. Host, you old six, every time I take the initiative to remind you of something, you do a wave of reverse operations. Why are you so willing to be the old six? If I take the initiative to remind you of something in the future, I will be a dog. Then, the voice of the system rang from Yi Feng's mind. Dog system? After hearing the words of the system, Yi Feng also said these 3 words with a shocked face. System? Ding. Use the function of peeping into the secrets of heaven. The special power in the Refining Heart Stone can evoke all the things that cannot be let go in the hearts of cultivators or Taoist beasts, and then construct a special illusion to help them defeat their inner demons and complete the sublimation of their state of mind. Ding. Remind the host that the refining heart stone cannot be stained with blood, whether it is human blood or the blood of Taoist beasts. Once stained, the special power inside will be eroded and it will eventually turn into a useless broken stone. Then, the system's prompt sound rang from Yifeng's mind. It can be seen that the system really doesn't want to continue chatting with Yifeng, the old man. It is afraid that if it continues to chat, it will explode. So, the real use of this refining heart stone is to eliminate the inner demons. Also, if it can't be stained with blood, then I know how to play it. After hearing the system's prompt sound, Yifeng directly thought of an interesting idea: to spend money. On the other side, Lei Tianlong, the ancestor of the 8 disasters of chaos. As early as 3,000 years ago, he had the strength to attack the 9 tribulations chaos ancestor, but he had been suppressing his cultivation, and then constantly traveled around with the cultivation of the first level of the Taoist realm to hone his mind. The reason he did this was to break all his inner demons. Only in this way, after withstanding the 9th level of the heavenly Tao Thunder tribulation, his strength could reach the peak. Brother, today's meeting proves that we are destined to meet. How about finding a restaurant to drink? Hearing this, and looking at the young man who blocked his way, Lei Tianlong's eyes also flashed with a hint of doubt. He didn't understand why the other party wanted to drink with him. You know, the strength he showed now was only the first level of the Taoist realm. This young master. Thank you for your kindness. But I have something else to do, so forget about drinking. After saying that, Lei Tianlong was ready to bypass the other party and leave directly. Who would have thought that the other party would move again and stop him? Brother. I call you brother because you are older. But don't be shameless. Seeing that the other party rejected him, Yifeng pretended to be angry and threatened. Since you are cultivating your mind with the first level of the Taoist realm, then you must be prepared to be threatened, humiliated, beaten, etc. Yifeng, who had learned all about Lei Tianlong from the system, smiled and talked to himself at this time. At such an age, the ancestor of the 5 disasters of chaos. This is definitely a demon-level genius. In that case, let me see what you want to do. Hearing Yifeng's threat, Lei Tianlong's eyes flashed with interest, and then he pretended to be terrified and said, "This young master, I will go over to drink with you." A moment later. Xian Restaurant Hall. Lei Tianlong. The name sounds impressive, but unfortunately, you are a weakling. After drinking a few glasses of wine, Yifeng asked Lei Tianlong's name and then mocked him. Hee. Sorry to embarrass you, young master. Hearing Yifeng's mockery, Lei Tianlong did not seem angry at all. After all, the 3,000 years of tempering his mind were not in vain. You're not angry at all? It seems that this guy has a very strong state of mind. In this case, I won't waste any more time and get straight to the point. Lei Ruoji. I'm looking for you, not to drink with you, but to ask you for help with something. So, after we're full, just follow me. Thinking of this, Yifeng looked at Lei Tianlong and said directly. Lei Ruoji? What kind of lewd words are these? Even if it's humiliating, it's not as humiliating as you, right? Hearing Yifeng's address to himself, Lei Tianlong couldn't help but twitch his mouth, because he had traveled in the chaos realm for 3,000 years with the first level of the Taoist realm, and no one had ever humiliated him like this in terms of address. Master. Although I don't know what I can do to help you. But since you said so, I will do my best to help you. Then, Lei Tianlong responded. At the same time, he was also very curious about what it was that needed the help of a weakling. A moment later. East of the town, 100 miles away. Lei Ruoji. Are you ready? When they arrived in a forest, Yi Feng looked at Lei Tianlong and asked. Chapter 1056. Lei Tianlong, his mentality was completely blown up. You didn't say anything when you came here. Then, you asked me if I was ready? Hearing Yi Feng's words, Lei Tianlong was completely stunned. Young Master Yi. What do I need to prepare? Then, Lei Tianlong looked at Yi Feng and asked. Hunting. There are a large number of ordinary beasts and low-level Dao beasts in this forest. And I need you to help me hunt some ordinary beasts or Dao beasts. However, because you are weak, even if you encounter those low-level Dao beasts, you may be in danger of your life, so are you ready to fight those Dao beasts to the death? Hearing Lei Tianlong's question, Yi Feng also smiled and explained. That's it? Hearing this, Lei Tianlong grinned directly. Young Master Yi. I'm ready. However, I don't know how many ordinary beasts and Dao beasts I need to hunt. Then, Lei Tianlong looked at Yi Feng and asked. 10,000. I need you to hunt 10,000 ordinary beasts or Dao beasts. And this number is nothing for the ordinary beasts and Dao beasts in this forest. However, I need you to use the weapons I provide to kill ordinary beasts and Dao beasts. At this time, Yi Feng also directly stated his requirements. Huh? There are some special requirements. This is a bit interesting. Hearing the request made by Yi Feng, Lei Tianlong also became interested. Lei Weak Chicken. The things in this chaos ring are the weapons you want to hunt ordinary beasts and Dao beasts. And I want you to use the special weapons in it to penetrate the heart of every ordinary beast or Dao beast. After saying that, Yi Feng threw the chaos ring containing 10,000 heart-refining heavenly stones to Lei Tianlong. Penetrate the heart? Then this special weapon, is it a gun, a stick or a sword? With a curious look, Lei Tianlong released his consciousness to check. Impossible. This is absolutely impossible. How could there be 10,000 heart-refining heavenly stones in this chaos ring? Soon, Lei Tianlong exclaimed with his eyes wide open. Huh! You little weakling, you actually know this heart-refining heavenly stone? Hearing Lei Tianlong's exclamation, Yi Feng also pretended to be surprised and said. What? The chaos ring contains the heart-refining heavenly stone? Hearing Yi Feng's words, Lei Tianlong looked at him with an unbelievable look. Young Master Yi. Do you know how rare and expensive this refining heart heavenly stone is? Do you know that once this refining heart heavenly stone is stained with blood, it will lose the special power it should have? After recovering from his shock, Lei Tianlong looked at Yi Feng with a serious face and asked. I know. What's wrong? Any questions? Hearing Lei Tianlong's words, Yi Feng also answered with a smile. Any questions? You are wasting money. This problem is not serious? Hearing Yi Feng's answer, Lei Tianlong was completely stunned. Reintroduce myself. My name is Yi Feng, and I am a wasteful rich man. So, don't ask me why I do this, just waste money, just enjoy happiness. That's right. I know your true cultivation is the ancestor of the 8 tribulations of chaos. So, if you want to kill me for the treasure, just go ahead. At this time, Yi Feng's voice rang again. Boom. Hearing the last few words, Lei Tianlong's mind exploded instantly. He didn't expect that the other party actually knew his true cultivation level, and because of these few words, Yi Feng instantly became mysterious in his mind. Don't waste time. Hurry up and take those refining heartstones to hunt ordinary beasts or low-level Tao beasts. I will only give you 1 hour. If you don't finish it, I will really kill you. However, if you can finish it within the specified time, I will also give you a small surprise. Seeing Lei Tianlong standing there stupidly, Yi Feng also urged him. Boom. 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 At this moment, several terrifying pressures fell on Lei Tianlong. Don't fight with me. If this weak Lei can't complete the order of my master, then I must cut off his flesh piece by piece. No. Why do you have to do it? I can also crush his bones piece by piece. Enough. How long have you been out playing? Now you finally have a fun job, you must give it to me. I will let my little poisonous creatures eat up his internal organs and flesh, bit by bit. Then, a noisy quarrel sounded from Lei Tianlong's mind. Fuck. It's okay that the protectors around this master Yi are numerous and powerful, but why are they all perverts? Lei Tianlong was frightened when he heard the terrible way those perverts were going to deal with him. Then he rushed into the bushes with the chaos ring and disappeared from Yi Feng's sight in the blink of an eye. It's easier to let Xiaodu, Xiaojian, and Xiaojiao scare him. Otherwise, it will waste a lot of time. Seeing Lei Tianlong leaving, Yi Feng also laughed and talked to himself. On the other side, the refining heart heavenly stone. This is the heart refining heavenly stone. If I can have some heart refining heavenly stone, why should I suppress my cultivation experience? Thinking that the power of 2 or 3 heart refining heavenly stones is equivalent to his 3,000 years of hard practice, and he just destroyed 3 heart refining heavenly stones in less than a minute, Lei Tianlong's mentality collapsed directly. Because this kind of crazy way of squandering money made him feel that his 3,000 years of hard work was like a joke. After a while, fuck. My mentality exploded. My mentality exploded. I feel that I am not destroying the heart-refining heavenly stones now, but trampling on the rewards I have received in the past 3,000 years. When Lei Tianlong destroyed thousands of heart-refining heavenly stones, his mentality exploded directly. It can even be said that after this squandering behavior, it will be difficult for him to continue to hone in the future, and the blow caused by this squandering behavior has also formed a strongest demon in his heart. Half an hour later. Devil. That Master Yi is simply a devil. If it were someone else, this wasteful behavior might not cause too much of a blow, but for someone like me who pursues a perfect state of mind, the blow is absolutely catastrophic. He is deliberately messing with me. When Lei Tianlong lost more than 6,000 pieces of Lianqing Tianchi, he became a little crazy. 1 hour later. Numb. When Lei Tianlong lost 10,000 pieces of Lianqing Tianchi, he became numb. He even felt that he had lost hope for his future life. However, he forgot one thing, that is, Yi Feng had promised him before that once he completed the task on time, he would give him a small surprise. And the small surprise given by Yi Feng was definitely not an ordinary small surprise. Chapter 1057. Are you a little yellow dog? What about your dog hair? The other side. Ding. Congratulations to the host for completing today's waste product. The reward is to break through 3 small realms and reward Chaos Tianchi fragments *2. Yi Feng, who was lying on a rocking chair eating fruit, smiled when he heard the system reward prompt sound suddenly ringing in his mind. Boom. 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 Then, a breath of breakthrough burst out from his body. At the same time, an overwhelming pressure from the heavenly Tao directly enveloped the entire forest. All the ordinary beasts and low-level Tao beasts instantly fell to their knees, their bodies trembling uncontrollably, their eyes filled with endless fear of death. What the hell? What the hell did I see? The 6th heavenly tribulation cloud is actually carefully dropping heavenly tribulation, and then giving Yi Xiao a lightning massage? Is the heavenly tribulation cloud crazy, or is this world crazy? Why does such an incredible thing happen? At this time, Lei Tianlong, who had just walked out of the bushes, was directly suppressed to the ground by the pressure of heavenly Tao, and then he saw this unforgettable weird scene. A moment later. Fuck. The heavenly tribulation cloud did not dissipate, but evolved towards the 7th heavenly tribulation cloud? At this realm, can you still break through in succession? Noticing the changes in the heavenly tribulation cloud in the air, Lei Tianlong was completely dumbfounded. It can be said that everything he saw now has completely refreshed his cognition. An hour later, the ancestor of the 8 tribulations of chaos. He actually broke through 3 small realms in succession in 1 hour. Is this really something a human can do? And we are all human beings, why can he enjoy lightning massage after passing the tribulation? And if I am going through the tribulation, I will be struck to death? Looking at Yi Feng, who was not far away, sleeping on the rocking chair, he was able to break through from the 5 tribulations of the Chaos Ancestor to the 8 tribulations of the Chaos Ancestor. This blow once again deeply hurt Lei Tianlong. Young Master Yi, are you the devil sent by God, and are you here to torture me on purpose? As the heavenly calamity cloud dissipated, Lei Tianlong also regained his ability to move. Then, he came to Yi Feng and asked this question with a broken face. Me? The devil sent by God? Torturing you on purpose? Hearing Lei Tianlong's words, Yi Feng also revealed a touch of confusion, because in his mind, he was the god of wealth sent by God, and then he came to give Lei Tianlong benefits. Lei Ruoji. I'm not a devil sent by God, I'm the god of wealth sent by God. And, I'm not here to torture you on purpose, I'm here to give you benefits. Then, Yi Feng looked at Lei Tianlong seriously and explained. I've been ruined by you. And, I have an epic inner demon. It can be said that I've been played by you. As a result, you said you are the god of wealth, and you came to give me benefits? Hearing Yi Feng's explanation, Lei Tianlong almost cried with grievance. He really didn't expect that the other party could be so shameless. What? Why did you suddenly throw me a chaos ring? Seeing Yi Feng suddenly throw a chaos ring to him, Lei Tianlong also revealed a look of confusion. Lei weak chicken. This is the little surprise I promised you before. Let's meet again in the future. Looking at the confused Lei Tianlong, Yi Feng also said this with a smile, and then used the designated space portal to leave here. The little surprise you promised me before? Looking at Yi Feng, who was leaving, Lei Tianlong also released his consciousness and checked the chaos ring in his hand. Fuck. 100 pieces of refining heart heavenly stone? I am not dreaming. Looking at the 100 pieces of refining heart heavenly stone in the chaos ring, Lei Tianlong couldn't believe his eyes for a while. Young Master Yi. I misunderstood you before. You are not a devil, you are the real god of wealth. After recovering from his shock, Lei Tianlong excitedly shouted towards the place where Yi Feng disappeared. Popper Peak, Payback Gate. Hu Changcheng. Hu Duanduan. Meet the sect master's wife. Goalkeeper Xiong Tiandi. Meet the sect master's wife. Sect manager Wanbao Lauren. Meet the sect master's wife. When Luo Qianxue arrived at the prodigal sect, Hu Changcheng, Hu Duanduan, Wanbao Lauren and Xiong Tiandi, who knew her identity from Yi Xiaodu, shouted respectfully. Yeah. Hearing the 4 people's shouts, Luo Qianxue also smiled and nodded. Luxury. Arrogant. Prodigal. Only that stinky boy can create this style of the prodigal door. Then, Luo Qianxue looked at the extremely luxurious prodigal door, and shook her head helplessly and muttered to herself. Madam. Who are you? Is it really you? Dog, I miss you so much. Just then, a familiar voice came from a distance. Why does this voice sound a little familiar? At this time, Luo Qianxue also turned her head with curiosity, and then she saw an extremely ugly bald dog, running towards her quickly with its tongue wagging. Where did the ugly dog come from? Get out of here. Seeing this extremely ugly bald dog jump up and prepare to jump into her arms, Luo Qianxue also kicked out with a panicked look, and kicked the bald dog out directly. "Madam! It's me. I'm the little sword dog." Soon, the little yellow dog's aggrieved voice rang again. "What? Little sword dog? Are you the little sword dog that Yifeng raised? Where's your dog hair? Where's your yellow dog hair?" After hearing what the little yellow dog said, especially after seeing the four beasts, the blood-sucking mantis, the little spear dragon and the flying pig, Luo Qianxue suddenly realized that it was the little yellow dog that she had just kicked away. When the old man Wanbao heard Luo Qianxue's question, he looked flustered, because he was the one who led 100,000 Dao beasts that had eaten the Tianbian fruit to rob the little yellow dog's fur. "Madam, you may not believe it. I was robbed by tens of thousands of myself. And my handsome fur was also robbed by those counterfeits." At this time, the little yellow dog who ran back again cried to Luo Qianxue with a face full of grievance. "What? You were robbed by tens of thousands of yourself? Is it so exciting?" After hearing the explanation of the little yellow dog, Luo Qianxue also exclaimed in surprise, and even the extremely interesting picture appeared in her mind. "Huh? Who are you? Why do I feel familiar when I look at you?" At this moment, the little yellow dog noticed the old man Wanbao standing by, and then asked with a frown. Chapter 1058 Damn. No way. That can also be considered a spendthrift? Fuck. Have you been discovered? Hearing the little yellow dog's question, old man Wanbao was instantly panicked, but he still tried to calm himself down, and then explained with a smile, "I am the butler of the spendthrift family, old man Wanbao." "Oh. So he is one of us. However, your height and shape are really similar to that bastard who robbed me." After knowing that Elder Wanbao was one of his own, the little yellow dog dispelled his suspicion of Elder Wanbao. After all, there are tens of millions of people in the Chaos Realm, and there are too many people with similar heights and shapes. Huh. Why is it so lively here? At this moment, Yifeng's voice rang from not far away. Then, Yifeng's handsome figure appeared in the sight of everyone and the beasts. Isn't that Master? Has Master ascended to the Chaos Realm? When Yifeng noticed the familiar figure standing not far away, it turned out to be the beautiful Master Luo Qianxue whom he had been thinking about day and night, and the whole person became excited. "Master! Why did you come just now? Disciple misses you so much." Then, Yifeng, with a sly smile, opened his arms and rushed towards Luo Qianxue. I chased one interface, and you ran to the next interface. So, you said you missed me so much? If you really miss me, then you should wait for me. Hearing Yifeng's shameless words, Luo Qianxue was so angry that she took out a snow-white long sword and rushed towards Yifeng. Fuck. Master, shouldn't you use those weird clothes to fuck me? Why do you have a sword? Did you take the wrong one? Seeing Luo Qianxue holding a long sword and slashing at him directly, Yifeng was also scared, and then turned around and started to run away. Shouldn't I use a sword? Should I use those weird clothes to fuck you? Hearing Yifeng's words, Luo Qianxue was stunned at first, then reacted, and her face was instantly covered with shame. It's over, it's over. Such a lewd word, is it really something that we, the subordinates, can listen to? And the people and beasts such as Hu Chongchong, Hu Duanduan, Little Yellow Dog, and Bloodthirsty Mantis, also immediately covered their ears, because they realized that these words were not something they could hear. After a while. Stinky boy. Are you going to run away this time? After beating up Yifeng, Luo Qianxue also stared at Yifeng in a serious manner and asked. No more running. Master, I will definitely not run away this time. Hearing Luo Qianxue's question, Yifeng also hugged her in his arms, and then answered with a smirk. Master. I heard from Xiaotang that you have prepared a lot of strange clothes for me. It's getting late now, why don't we go to the residence to rest first, and let me see if those clothes are good looking. Then, Yi Feng looked at Luo Qianxue and suggested. It's getting late? It's not even noon yet. Hearing Yi Feng's words, Luo Qianxue also looked at Yi Feng with eyes wide open. Xiaodu. Take the other 9 people and clear the area immediately. Without my order, even a bird cannot enter the 10-mile range of the prodigal family gate. After giving the order, Yi Feng directly picked up the confused Luo Qianxue and walked directly to his residence. A moment later, the master finally took action against the mistress. But where is my other half? The little yellow dog, who was driven out of the prodigal family gate, also muttered to himself with a melancholy face. Dog brother. I also want to find a mantis sister. Hearing the little yellow dog's words, the blood-sucking mantis on the side also said. Pig sister. Pig sister. Where are you? Brother Pig really misses you. At this time, the flying pig on the side also sang loudly. We are the 4 beasts of robbers. You are all thinking about your sister. If I don't think about it, won't it seem that I am not sociable? Thinking of this, the little gun dragon on the side said, 3 brothers, I miss my sister dragon too. Bang! 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 However, as the little gun dragon finished speaking, the little yellow dog, the blood-sucking mantis, and the flying piglet all slapped the little gun dragon on the head, and then cursed together. What are you thinking about your sister, kid? I was stunned. The little spear dragon was stunned after being slapped 3 times. Because this situation was different from what it expected. The next morning. From now on. Finally, I don't have to look for the 7 fairies to play games anymore. Finally, I don't have to waste the quilt anymore. At this moment, I have reached the peak of my life. Looking at Luo Qianxue sleeping beside him, Yi Feng couldn't help but laugh. Ding! Congratulations to the host for triggering the wasteful behavior, and reward Chaos Heaven Repairing Stone Fragment *1. At this moment, the system's reward prompt sounded from Yi Feng's mind. Trigger wasteful behavior? When did I waste money again? Why didn't I know? Hearing this sudden reward prompt sound, Yi Feng was stunned. You know, he has been with Luo Qianxue since yesterday morning, and he didn't go out to spend money at all. System. What's going on? When did I lose money, and also triggered the behavior of losing money? Then, Yi Feng asked the system with curiosity. Ding. Remind the host, because the mistress is not pregnant, so you have triggered the behavior of losing money. As Yi Feng finished speaking, the voice of the system sounded directly from his mind. Master is not pregnant, what the hell does that have to do with my squandering? Fuck. No way. Can that be considered squandering? At this moment, Yi Feng suddenly thought of something, and then he exclaimed with his pupils wide open. A moment later. The 8 Tribulations Chaos Ancestor. 96 Chaos Heaven Repairing Stone Fragments. According to the current situation, I'm afraid it won't take a few days for me to break through to the 9 Tribulations Chaos Ancestor realm, and I can also complete the ultimate task issued by the system. And by that time, I can take my master to various planes to play. Thinking of this, Yi Feng couldn't help but smile. Forget it. The revolution has not yet succeeded, I have to continue squandering. As he said, Yi Feng directly checked the squandering products refreshed today. Today's prodigal product, Sun and Moon Mysterious Heaven Stone *10000000 Sun and Moon Mysterious Heaven Stone, a special ore that absorbs the essence of the sun and the moon and is naturally nurtured. When attacked, the special power contained in it will automatically form a natural barrier for defense, which can be used to refine weapons or protective gear. Soon, the information of the prodigal product refreshed today appeared in Yifeng's mind. Chapter 1059 I want to hide a beautiful woman in a golden house, not a dog in a golden house. Huh. What's wrong with the system today? It actually gave me such detailed information. Did I take the wrong medicine? Seeing that the system actually gave such detailed information, Yifeng also revealed a touch of surprise. When attacked, it can automatically form a natural barrier. It can be used to refine weapons and protective gear. Then how should this sun and moon mysterious heaven stone be defeated? Then, Yifeng thought seriously. Disciple. When do you think you can't be disturbed? And how to protect yourself from being disturbed? Just as Yifeng was thinking, Luo Qianshua's voice sounded from the side. Master. When did you wake up? After hearing Luo Qianshua's voice, Yifeng also turned his head and looked over, and then he found that the other party was looking at him with a smile on his face. I woke up when you were talking to yourself just now. And? The question I just raised should help you defeat that sun and moon mysterious heaven stone. Hearing Yifeng's question, Luo Qianshua also smiled and explained. The two questions you just asked me, can they help me defeat the sun and moon mysterious heaven stone? Hearing this, Yifeng started to think again. When is the time when you can't be disturbed by others? That must be the situation that happened to me and my master yesterday. How can we protect ourselves from being disturbed? Thinking of this, Yifeng thought of the sun-moon mysterious heavenly stone. Yes. Although the sun-moon mysterious heavenly stone can be used to refine weapons or protective gear, it can also be used to build houses. And if you live in a house built with the sun-moon mysterious heavenly stone, you will definitely not be disturbed by others, because once the house is attacked, it will automatically form a natural barrier, which can completely block others from the outside, while the inside will not be affected at all. Thinking of this, Yifeng looked at Luo Qianshua with a wicked smile. He didn't expect that his beautiful master could come up with such a flowery way to squander money. What's going on? Why do I feel that the way this brat looks at me is a little bit wrong? At this time, noticing Yifeng's strange eyes and naughty smile, Luo Qianshua was also confused. You know, her idea was to let Yifeng use those sun and moon mysterious heavenly stones to build some huts, but what she didn't understand was that it was just to build some huts. Why did Yifeng look at her with such a strange expression? What Luo Qianshua didn't know was that she wanted to build a hut, but Yifeng wanted to build a golden house to hide his beauty. Master. Or you are the master. This idea of squandering money is really great. Just when Luo Qianshua was confused, Yifeng's voice rang out again. Huh? Isn't it just building a hut? Is it that great? After hearing Yifeng's praise, Luo Qianshua felt a little embarrassed. Master. You were busy all day yesterday, you should have a good rest today. I will come back to accompany you as soon as I lose these sun and moon mysterious heavenly stones. After saying that, Yifeng kissed Luo Qianshua's forehead, and then ran out of the residence with a smile. Hey! It's already like this. But this brat still calls me master. He really knows how to play. Looking at Yifeng leaving, Luo Qianshua smiled shyly, and then continued to rest. Master. You summoned us all here suddenly. Do you have any instructions? When Hu Chongchong, Hu Duanduan, Wanbao Lao Ren, Xiong Tiandi, Little Yellow Dog, Bloodthirsty Mantis, and other people and beasts gathered together, Hu Chongchong asked curiously. That's right. I summoned you all here to ask you to help me do something. That is to build an extremely luxurious residence with the sun and moon mysterious heaven stone. Hearing Hu Chongchong's question, Yifeng also nodded in response. An extremely luxurious residence, isn't that prepared for me? Thinking of the extremely luxurious doghouses that Yifeng had built for him in Xiantian continent, the upper realm, and the god realm, the little yellow dog was immediately excited. It didn't expect that Yifeng couldn't wait to build a luxurious doghouse for it as soon as it came to this prodigal family. Master, I know you love me very much. But there's really no need to rush to build a luxurious doghouse for me. After all, you've just been with the mistress, so you should spend more time with her first. At this time, the little yellow dog also took a step forward, and then directly expressed his thoughts, so as to show how sensible he is. Who wants to build a luxurious doghouse for you? I want to hide my beauty in a golden house, not a golden house to hide a dog. Moreover, you have no hair, how can you still be so narcissistic? Hearing the little yellow dog's narcissistic words, Yifeng's face was instantly covered with black lines. Dog. You think too much. I'm not going to build you a luxurious doghouse. I'm going to build a luxurious new residence for me and my master. So, you should stay where you want. After saying that, Yifeng took out 1,000,000 pieces of sun and moon mysterious heavenly stones, and then directly directed everyone to start building according to his own ideas. Spendthrift. What a waste. That's the sun and moon mysterious heaven stone. Even in the ancient times, if someone had a piece of sun and moon mysterious heaven stone, even if they wanted to add it to the weapons or armor they were forging, they would have to use it sparingly. But young Master Yi actually used hundreds of thousands of complete sun and moon mysterious heaven stones to build his residence. How afraid is he that others will disturb his good deeds? Looking at the pile of sun and moon mysterious heaven stones in front of him, even the ancient demon Xiong Tiandi had an extremely envious look in his eyes. Little bear. Come here. Just when Xiong Tiandi was still envious, Yifeng's voice rang out from the side. Young Master Yi. What do you want? Coming in front of Yifeng, Xiong Tiandi asked respectfully. Little bear. You said there is a special treasure in the Chaos Realm that is golden and can be covered on the sun and moon mysterious heaven stone. Most importantly, it can also block the consciousness and sound? Looking at Xiong Tiandi, who came in front of him, Yifeng asked directly. Golden? Can it cover the sun and moon mysterious heaven stone? It must also be able to block the consciousness and sound? Hearing these requests from Yifeng, Xiong Tiandi's brain also started to work quickly. Young Master Yi. Got it. Golden sand from the sky. This thing is golden, and it covers the sun and moon mysterious heaven stone, and it will not affect the sun and moon mysterious heaven stone's ability to release a natural barrier when attacked. At the same time, as long as the amount of gold sand from the sky is large enough, it can perfectly block the detection of divine consciousness and the spread of sound. Soon, Xiong Tiandi thought of something, and then looked at Yifeng to explain the situation. Chapter 1060. I meant to build a thatched hut, but in the end, you built a golden house to hide a mistress? Okay. Then after they finish building, cover the entire house with a layer of gold sand from the sky. And this job is left to you. After saying that, Yifeng threw a chaos ring filled with a large amount of gold sand from the sky to Xiong Tiandi. Don't worry, Mr. Yi. I will definitely do this job beautifully for you. After catching the chaos ring, Xiong Tiandi patted his chest and made a promise. Half a day later. Ding. Congratulations to the host for completing today's prodigal product. The reward is a breakthrough in a small realm, and a reward of Chaos Heaven Mending Stone Fragment *2. Ding. Congratulations to the host for triggering the prodigal behavior, and a reward of Chaos Heaven Mending Stone Fragment *1. After everyone used millions of sun and moon mysterious heavenly stones to build an extremely large and luxurious villa, Xiong Tiandi immediately coated the entire villa with a thick layer of Tianhe falling gold sand. Then, the system's reward prompt sound rang from Yifeng's mind. Boom. Immediately afterwards, a breath of breakthrough burst out from Yifeng's body. The 9th heavenly calamity cloud? As the ninth heavenly calamity cloud quickly condensed in the air, Yi Xiaodu, Yi Xiaogua, Yi Xiaohe, and 10 other formal prodigal guards also appeared in front of Yi Feng. They were not worried that this small ninth heavenly calamity cloud would hurt Yi Feng, but if Yi Feng did not want to enjoy the lightning massage and wanted to cut off the heavenly calamity cloud, they could seize the opportunity to take action at the first time, that's all. Tian Dao Jiayun, damn. This is the last time I appear in front of him, and you all run out? What are you going to do to me? At this time, Tian Dao was also panicking. Huh? Why did all these guys run out? And, they are all staring at Tian Dao Jiayun in the sky? Could it be that they are too bored, so they all want to play with Tian Dao Jiayun? Seeing that the 10 members of the prodigal guard were staring at Tian Dao Jiayun in the sky, Yi Feng also had a guess in his mind, and then he waved his hand and shouted directly, "Go, since you want to play with this 9th level Tian Dao Jiayun so much, then go and play." Stare, hearing Yi Feng's words, the eyes of the 10 people suddenly lit up, and then they rushed towards the Tian Dao Jiayun in the sky. 1 cloud runs. 10 people chase. Seeing this funny scene, Yi Feng couldn't help laughing. Tian Dao Jiayun, Yi Feng. Although I am not a human, you are a real dog. No one bullies clouds like you. That's right. Just rewarded me with a few chaos heaven-fixing stone fragments. At this time, Yi Feng also thought of the system reward just now, and then immediately checked it. Fuck. This is really a pit. Why only reward me 3 chaos heaven-fixing stone fragments? I will die if I reward 1 more. Seeing that the number of his chaos heaven-fixing stone fragments stopped at 99, Yi Feng couldn't help cursing. Wait a minute. Only 1 chaos heaven-fixing stone fragment is missing. Then this dog system won't do anything to me. For example, the one of Pinduoduo. Thinking of this, Yi Feng immediately asked the system, "System, there is only 1 chaos stone fragment left. You won't make me another chaos stone fragment, right? Then 100 chaos stone fragments can be combined into 1 chaos stone fragment." Ding. Host, you are a mediocre host, but I am definitely not a mediocre system, so I can't do such a pitfall, and you don't need to worry about anything. Just continue to spend money normally, and you may get the last chaos stone fragment at any time. Hearing Yi Feng's inquiry, the system immediately explained. Huh. It's good without those routines. Hearing the system's explanation, Yi Feng was relieved. After all, it was the last moment now. If he was played with such a trick, he would definitely go crazy. Disciple. What's the situation with this magnificent villa? At this moment, Luo Qianshua's voice sounded from not far away. Master. I built this golden house according to your requirements. Then, we can hide our mistress in this golden house. Looking at Luo Qianshue who was walking over, Yi Feng also said with a smirk. Golden house? A mistress in this golden house? And built it according to my requirements? When did I ask you to build a golden house to hide your mistress? I mean, I asked you to build some huts. Hearing Yi Feng's explanation, Luo Qianshue was completely dumbfounded. She didn't expect that Yi Feng would understand what she said before as something else. Huh? What's going on? Why do I feel that Master's reaction is a little bit wrong? Could it be that I misunderstood? It shouldn't be. My understanding is correct. At this time, Yi Feng, who noticed Luo Qianshue's strangeness, also asked tentatively, Master, what's wrong? Did I understand it wrong? Of course not. When should I be disturbed the most? It must be when I'm having a big bowel movement. Because at that time, if I'm disturbed, I won't feel comfortable all day. As a result, how come it becomes a golden house to hide a beauty? Hearing Yi Feng's inquiry, Luo Qianshue also explained with a wry smile. Master meant for me to build a thatched hut? As a result, I built a golden house to hide a beauty? After understanding this situation, Yifeng also smiled bitterly, because he felt that his understanding was correct. Master. It doesn't matter if it's wrong. Because I don't mind this big golden house. At this moment, the little yellow dog came over with a cute face, and then said the little tricks in his heart. Peng. Hearing what the little yellow dog said, Yifeng and Luo Qianxue did not exchange any words, but kicked it out together, shouting at the same time, although it was built wrong, it can't be used as a doghouse. It's over. The master has changed. From the moment he got the mistress, I completely fell out of favor. I'm no longer the favored little sword dog. At this time, the little yellow dog that was kicked away also muttered to himself with a face full of grievance. On the other side. Inside Luo Jin Villa. Disciple. In fact, I have always had a question in my heart. That is, who are you? And why do you have so many natural treasures in your hands? Also, why are you always obsessed with ruining the family? At this time, Luo Qianxue, who was nestled in Yifeng's arms, also asked the doubts in her heart with curiosity.